Welcome to Objective Guitars. I'm Jake, your host. Today we're going to talk about the Music Man Sub. This guitar came out in 2003 to 2006. This is a 2004 model. They had popular bodies. They had the slab popular bodies because Music Man wanted to compete with Fender and all the other companies that had lowered their prices down with the Mexican guitars and stuff like that. Well, they wanted to put out an American guitar for the same price. So they came out with this one, the Music Man Sub. This is actually one of my favorite guitars, I hate to say, because I love the sound of it, I love the feel of it, and it has been around for a while. It's a real funny story about this thing. I actually traded this thing off to a friend of mine, and then I wound up back with it, and I was so happy when I did. And it's great construction, great playing. I enjoy it very much. The pickups are really hot on this one. These are not the standard pickups. These were put in later on, and I have just been happy with this one. A little bit of story about, like I said, the story about this one was it is an American-made guitar. It was their way of competing. Has a rosewood fretboard, which has a great feel to it. Three-way switch, front, back, center. Basic tone and volume knob. The pick guard on this one was a little raised up when I got it, and and you can see it almost a little line through this way, you know, just kind of down through this way. It's because the person who put the pickups in had left the wire on it, and when he put it back together, it wound up warping it a little bit, but it still didn't hurt the playability of it. Sound is great. I am a big fan of this guitar. I actually have another sub, which is the Sterling sub, which came out in 2012, or no, 9 to 12, I believe, and it was this one here. And I actually like this one. I love the look of it. It has been rough. The person I got this from, this was his main playing guitar on stage, and they're all identical, you know, 5-bolt pattern. Neck plate. I changed out the little cover because the cover was gone, and this one's made in Indonesia, and this was to another cheap version of. Now subs are made by they're by Music Man, but they're a different company. Even if you call, like if I called Music Man, they can tell me about this guitar over here, the American guitar, all day long. They couldn't tell me nothing about this guitar. They said that they have a different company that makes them, so you have to call them. And I couldn't even find the serial date number on this one. I mean, it has the number on the plate, just like well, this one has it on the back of the headstock right here. But this one has it on the plate, and they couldn't tell me nothing. I mean, and both of these I like. I'm usually a Fender fan, but when I got a hold of these, they just have a better quality to them. Now, this body style right there for the sub Sterling, the Indonesian made, it's based off the Eddie Van Halen. Well, and during I think the 90s, early 90s, Van Halen had a contract with them for a little while, and so he designed the bodies like he wanted them, and that's where they came up with that. But then after the contract deal, they just started putting them out as the Sterling sub, and they've been like ever since. And now back to this guitar. I love playing it. The feel of them for a guitar that's, you know, has the graphite. It doesn't have a regular paint job like the smooth paint job. It's actually rough textured paint job, which is graphite. This is what the color of this one. I think they made them in red and blue. And like I said, for a guitar, and they sell at this price in 2023, they're selling for around $600-700 bucks. I've seen them all the way up to $1,000. Depends on the quality and the shape. This one here is in excellent shape, and it's one of my keepers. You know, I love playing it. I like keeping it around, and probably wouldn't trade it off again. And like I said, for the price on these guitars, because compared to a Music Man, which is $2,000 or $3,000 for just any Music Man, this was a steal. I hope this helped you. If you know, like I said, they came out in 2006, made in America. Very good guitars. I like playing them. I hope you have a wonderful day, and like and subscribe.